Hi, I'm T.H. Culhane for Solar Cities.
And I'm Janice Kelsey for Solar Cities.
And today we have been working on a landmark idea that brings the solar out of Solar Cities to the biogas world. This is a passive solar heated biodigester. It is insulated. It's an IBC, one of our signature IBC tank biodigesters, and it's insulated with about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of a polyurethane soy-based foam from Foam Tech. And now what we've done is we have put this parabola of mirrors, this ring of mirrors, which we got at Target for $5.99, so $6 a mirror, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mirrors, so that's about $42 in mirrors, and that's giving us a lot of sunlight so that when the sun rises in the east over there, it comes and bounces off this mirror here into the window on the west-facing side of the digester. And then as it moves around from 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock, then we're getting that full range of sun bouncing on that west window. We've also got the south window, of course, facing due south, and that way when the sun is at about 10:30, it begins to fall on here and continues falling, and that's typical passive solar until it gets to about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock, and then it starts moving on to the west. So this is something you can definitely try at home. We're seeing some good solar gain. We have the Arduino microcontroller with a temperature probe in this window and a temperature probe in this window here, and then a temperature probe in the tank. The gas, of course, is coming out into our now signature IBC tank-based biogas holder. This is a floating drum holder system based on the Indian floating drum, except we're using an IBC tank filled with antifreeze for the water holder for the displacement, and then another one turned on its side at 90 degrees with a pallet that rises up as it fills with gas and then sinks down. And of course, with the antifreeze in there, we don't worry about that freezing in winter. It's just the gas storage. It doesn't need any pumps because it'll provide its own pressure from this part of the pallet on top of it, forcing it down. But the really exciting thing is you get this solar gain, we're hearing it burp, and these used CDs, it's a great way to make a project, a great art project for kids. If you've got a stack of used CDs that you want to get rid of, then we're using these with some aluminum foil as reflectants so that the sunlight can bounce off and bounce back, and we're multiplying the number of suns. And you can go crazy with this. If you had a more perfect parabola, if you had a Scheffler mirror, for example, you could get up to 5, 6 suns on this and really get this thing cooking. But for now, this is the simplest thing for, again, about 50 bucks in material, and you've got yourself some good solar gain on that west side to go along. So we're suggesting everybody in our network, when you make your IBC system, foam it up or insulate it, and then put in a window on the south and the west, and then surround it with some mirrors. It really is worth the gain. Thanks, and we'll see you on the Facebook site, Solar Cities Biogas Innovators and Practitioners, or join us on our website, solarcities.eu.